Have you ever wondered how tiny actions can create waves of transformation in your life? Today, we are diving deep into the captivating world of chaos theory to explore a phenomenon that has left scientists, dreamers, and even philosophers in awe. Today, I will be talking all about the butterfly effect. At its core, the butterfly effect suggests that a small initial change in a complex system can lead to large and unpredictable positive or negative consequences over time. Just imagine a butterfly delicately flapping its wings on one corner of the world, setting off a chain reaction of events that could culminate on a big storm on the other side of the globe. Seemingly insignificant and minor actions or decisions can set off a chain reaction influencing thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Are our minds truly as chaotic as the flapping wings of a butterfly, setting off storms of change within us? On this video, you will learn how to embrace the beauty of chaos and turn it into powerful force for positive change. Let's decode the butterfly effect. But now, please let me ask you something. What is that daily ritual or activity that has the power to turn your day around, making it great? On the flip side, what is that thing that if you skip has the potential to send your day into a downward spiral? Please share your insights on the comment section so we can all help and inspire each other. My name is Tucci, thanks for being here and welcome to my channel. Let me start with a story. In a little village in Madagascar, there were two very good old friends, Alana and Noah. They were very experienced working the land. Their job was to cultivate and grow exotic flowers, vegetables, and fruits. 4 times a year, these ladies will ride their camels for more than 14 hours in the middle of the desert just to reach the nearest market. Why? Because they needed to buy seeds for the upcoming season. On one of those extenuating trips to the market, the unexpected happened. Once in the market, they found these very old men selling all kind of seeds. But all of a sudden, something caught their attention immediately. They were intrigued and surprised to see the most peculiar and odd seeds they witnessed in their whole entire lives. Between both of these ladies, they accumulated more than 60 years of experience, but yet they have never seen seeds like those. They asked the very charming merchant, "Which kind of seeds are these ones?" He replied enthusiastically, "Oh yeah, these seeds, they are so hard to find. Their name is monumental jasmine seeds, and they are truly special." "And what is so special about these seeds?" Noah asked, but the merchant, who was very busy, explained her. "It's very complicated to explain you, and I have lots to do today. But please take them and you will find it out on your own. The only thing these seeds need is water and to sit on a good soil." Alana and Noah were so fascinated that they didn't even thought it for a second, and both of them bought a handful of those magical seeds. Both of them were wondering, which is the secret that these tiny little seeds are hiding? What will they become in the future? Once they got to their lands, these savvy old ladies planted those seeds following the instructions the merchant gave them. Alana and Noah were consistently watering those seeds, and they also were making sure that the soil was always in optimum conditions. Days were passing, even weeks and months, and while all the other seeds that these ladies bought in the African market were starting to become into majestic flowers and herbs, the so-called magical seeds were not showing any signs of sprouting. nothing seemed to happen in the portion of land where they were planted. One day, Noah got so infuriated because she got tired of seeing how these special seeds were not giving and showing any results. So she decided to walk all the way to Alana's land just to check how Alana's special seeds were doing. Once she got to her land, she got surprised to realize that nothing happened to Alana's seeds either. So she told her, all the time we invested on these plants was for absolutely nothing. That merchant, he was lying to us. All the time we dedicated and nothing will ever come from these seeds. Noah gave up on those seeds, so she went back to her land, she removed those seeds, and instead she planted some delicate flowers and fragrant herbs. After all what Noah wanted was to make as much profit from her land as possible, and having a space wasted was a no option for her. She said, I won't waste my time anymore on some fruitless, useless, magical seeds. Alana, on the other side, was not happy at all to the fact that the seeds were not showing any results, but she followed her intuition and she just kept them. At the end of the day, she thought, I have to take care of so many plants that one portion of land is not going to make my workload any different. Months kept on passing, then a year, and then 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Yes, 6 whole years, until finally the miracle happened. In just 4 weeks, the monumental jasmine seeds start growing non-stop until they reach 50 meters tall. Alana could not believe what her eyes were witnessing. The fragrance was an absolute dream. Everybody in the village was impressed by this nature wonder. Her neighbors starting to spread the news, and soon hundreds of farmers from all over Africa were coming from far away to buy the most unique jasmines. And not only farmers, but people were coming from everywhere just to admire this spectacular tree. Alana was thinking, how was it even possible that those seeds appeared to be so inactive for 6 whole years, and yet in just a few weeks they reached that massive size and outstanding beauty. The process of sprouting took so many years because those seeds were actually extremely busy, working in complete silence and underground. All these strong and complex roots were growing and growing. These were the solid foundations that this tree needed to grow to its fullest potential. These seeds weren't dead, fake, or inactive. They were just getting ready. That tree was attracting all kinds of exotic and colorful insects, and that was making the whole ecosystem around so fruitful. Now all the other plants and herbs and flowers of Alana were growing stronger and healthier than ever before. Because all the produce of Alana was of the highest quality, she was constantly selling out everything she had. Soon she earned so much money that she went to buy the land of Noah that was out for sale. After Noah removed the monumental jasmine seeds from the soil, her whole land became fruitless, and she had no other option but to go and work for some fisherman friends fixing their nets. What can we take from this story? Well, first I will say that each process of self-improvement needs the right soil and the right time to flourish. If something great lives inside us and we do not take care of it, it will get rotten and poisonous, and soon its darkness will spread out in all directions. When we let greatness flow inside us, we do thrive, but unfortunately, most times, impatience and anxiety makes us take so many different pathways in life that at the end, nothing great happens anywhere. We sometimes tend to go adrift, planting seeds here and there, instead of being consistent through the years, instead of building a solid structure. I guess when we are insecure, We have this massive sense of we need to fit in and do what most people do. We need to do what's right and maybe more conventional. Otherwise, people will judge us. Otherwise, people are gonna go hard on us. But let me tell you that in general, to bring a unique project to life, it's something really complex that takes so many steps along the way. And let me tell you that in the beginning, it's usually always the hardest to try something different, to do something that truly aligned with ourselves. Since it takes so long to see the results of our big efforts, most people give up because the internal pressure of our own high and probably unrealistic expectations that we set, and then the external pressures of the people around us, judging us, become so big and unbearable that we cannot handle it and we end up quitting. Also, when you force things, wanting something too much right now, without respecting the natural process it takes to see results, and when you act like an irrational, whimsical toddler, you end up creating a counterproductive energy at the exact wrong moment. Like, for example, worrying is an absolute waste of energy that robs you from the present. Going with the rhythm of life is consistently more beneficial than trying to maintain tight control. It's like the art of sailing rather than the art of rowing. I used to have this nervous and impatient way of living, right? I want everything and I want it right now. But let me tell you that made me take some of the most stupid decisions of my life. From being snappy with the people I love the most, to resign to jobs abruptly, and to be kind of explosive like a volcano. That closed doors in the past, but not anymore. Luckily, now I have a different mindset. This one habit of developing patience transformed all areas of my life without me planning it that way intentionally. Focusing on one single behavior and making it into a habit had positive rippling effects throughout my whole life and the lives of those who surrounds me. Now this behavior is like the butterfly flapping its wings. I am a mom, so just imagine the life of my daughter being raised by an impatient, easily irritated, short-tempered mom versus a patient mom. I mean, there's a whole world of a difference right there. A lot of the things you want to do and you do not want to do in life depend on your self-control. For example, if you are trying to go on a diet, no one is there forcing a chocolate ice cream in your mouth. It's more like you don't have the self-control to resist the urge to go buy and eat an ice cream. Same with exercising. If you want to get more fit and you stay there in the couch 4 hours, the problem is that you cannot find the motivation to get up and go and hit the gym. People with better impulse control and self-regulation are way more successful in life. And when I say more successful, what I'm saying is like these people achieve way more of the things they propose themselves. But if you're there thinking, oh God, this is all about self-control and I don't have it, therefore there's nothing I can do. Well, let me tell you, you should shift your mindset because self-control is just as a muscle and you can strengthen it and improve it with repeated practice. You pick a habit and then you start practicing again and again and again. And there you are. That's how you are training your self-control muscle. So once you have more self-control, the quality of your life will be so much higher and then you will become very disciplined. Once you become disciplined, I highly encourage you to give yourself the time and the permission to do a project for yourself. Maybe this means that you can go and start a course on something you are super interested in, or you go to university and you study a career, or you change jobs, or you open a job, whatever that really represents you. But please be very patient because it may take years and even decades for you to see the fruits of your hard work. Everyone who is successful has passed through dark winters, whole, empty, lonely days, sleepless nights, and an incessant roller coaster of all kinds of emotions. It's never simple and it's never easy to achieve something great. Yes, sure, some people may have quick success, but you know how it is. Fast comes, fast goes, and fast crashes. Personal success is a long-term journey, full of darkness but full of light. If you live life listening to your inner voice and therefore to your intuition, you will become a unique person. Basically, you will become an artist. And let me tell you that art cannot be rushed. Stop trying to control your life, or even worse, the life of those around you. If we let things flow, life becomes so much more intriguing. And also, at the end of the day, things will happen when circumstances are truly aligned and optimum, and not when we stubbornly think that we are ready for those things to happen. We tend to see the tree, but not the whole forest, and that's the big problem. We think we deserve all these things to happen to us, when in reality, what we want it's not always what we need, and maybe not even what we truly deserve. The butterfly effect is not just a theory, it's a road map to sculpting the life you always envisioned, but only and only if you develop the right habits. Life is a weird and beautiful experience when you step back and look at it. I'm grateful to be here with you all.